Hi guys, JV Minot here, and these are my first pickups for the year of 2025. Let's go. Mario and Luigi Brothership. I love the Mario and Luigi series. I got this offline. In fact, I got 90% of my games offline. A Little to the Left. This is a little puzzle game where you're expected to move items and basically sort them out. It's one of those cozy games. It's a puzzler game. And you have to figure out where to move certain items on a shelf to get them lined up correctly. It's a pretty fun game, but it's a slow game though. I got this from GameStop for 10 bucks. Yeah, I think Final Fantasy X/X. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, Final Fantasy X/X2. It's got actually 2 games on here. I don't know. Sometimes they put. Usually it's They got this for the PS Vita, but that was like one game, and the other one was a download. This one, it's got actually both games on there, so there's that. This is a mix between a card game and a Mega Man Network. You use cards to move around the grid and to attack. I got it from Play Asia. I love my card games, and it does have English, so it's called Card en Ciel. Tchia Oleta Edition. This is a platformer puzzler, I guess, explorer game where a little girl can turn into different animals and explore an island. It's based off a certain culture. I can't remember which. But I got this from, I believe, Best Buy. Wild Bastards. It is a shooter. I thought it was a first-person shooter, but not quite like that. But I got it offline for cheap. Super Sammy Roll. This is kind of like a racing game, a maze game. Goat Simulator 3. I can't believe there's 3 of these. I haven't gotten the first one yet. I'd like to, though. I heard it's really fun. It's a physics game where you're playing as a goat and you gotta conduct certain tasks. I haven't seen Goat Simulator 2 online anywhere, but I can get Goat Simulator 1 if I want to, which I probably will down the line. Little Nightmares Complete Edition. I got this online, I think from Walmart maybe, but I got all 3 of them now. Oh, no. I got 2 of them. The third one's fixing to come out pretty soon. Fabraz Presents Volume 1. It's got 2 games on here. 2 arcade games. Cowboy. And I can't read to see the other one. But there's that. Fabraz Presents Volume 1. The Bluecoats North and South. This is a kind of a tactical game. It's also a kind of a mix between a first-person shooter and a tactical game. I guess you pick where your movements go over the board, and then when you move, when you're actually in battle, you do first-person. Toy Soldiers. A lot of these are from Limited Run, but I got them online, though. And I didn't get them from Limited Run. I've never bought anything directly from Limited Run. I usually get them through Best Buy, or I get them online through eBay. A lot of my stuff comes from eBay now. Among the Sleep. And most of these, 90% of these, are less than $30. So, Demon's Tilt. This is a pinball adventure game. And keep in mind, I haven't played 90% of these games. So, my backlog is so far behind. I've got 1,037 games as of today. So, Romancing Saga 2. I actually got this from GameStop. I've never played a Romancing Saga game before, but I hear they're really good. And the Square Enix, so you know the graphics are going to be good. Tevi. T-E-V-I. This is a mixture between, I believe, a Metroid and a bullet hell game. Redout Space Assault. This is a spin-off of the Redout games. It kind of looks like it's a space shooter, on-rail space shooter. I've never played Redout. I don't think I even have any of the Redouts. I know they got Redout 1 and Redout 2, so I have to check that out. Lunar Lander Beyond. I'm not a real big fan of Lunar Lander, but I tried playing that Yar's Revenge Beginning or something like that, and it just got a little difficult, so I haven't played this yet. I'm not a big fan of Lunar Lander, but I got this for cheap, so. Oaken. This is a card game. I believe it's a card game. I've never played it, so. Red Arts games. Those are usually pretty good games. I'm trying to remember where I got this from. But this game is a mixture. It's kind of a knockoff of the Mega Man Network games. One Step from Eden. Okay, here's I believe a action game, over the top viewing action game. Metaverse Keeper. It looks like a Zelda game, Zelda type RPG game. Lord Winklebottom Investigates. I waited till this was cheap. It's kind of reminds me of Professor Layton, kind of a Professor Layton vibe. Io the Clown. This is a cheap third-person platformer. I believe it's third person. Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics. It's got about 7 arcade Marvel vs. Capcom games and Marvel fighting games. It's also got the Punisher, which is basically a beat 'em up. Here's a game I got from Best Buy called Shim. Basically, you move through shadows. You're in a bright world, but you got to move through shadows to get anywhere. And you got to figure out how to get there. And it's a stealth game, so you're trying to get past enemies without being detected. Speed Limit. This is basically a speed run game where you're trying to, where you keep moving and you don't stop and you got to avoid obstacles and stuff. This is, I guess, a sequel or prequel to Metakeeper called Core Keeper. You're digging around and you're a miner and you're trying to find resources and stuff. Okay, last but not least, Risk System. This is a shooter where you're trying to, you have to do certain weird tasks to power up and to give yourself power and get through. I believe I got this one from Best Buy. Okay, guys, those are my pickups for January 2025. I hope you guys have a great, happy Valentine's Day and a good Black History Month if you celebrate that thing. And tell me what you think. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. God bless.